Pandora's Numbers, Episode 6, A Ray of Hope Through a Dark Cloud. This is the penultimate episode of Pandora's Numbers. Then we have the second season, which we'll probably have to go into immediately after, or I'll come up with something else. I don't know, we'll worry about that later. But yeah, we're coming up on a season finale. It just breaks up into different seasons with different titles, which helped cause some of the confusion to me. It's like, what the heck's going on here? What? Again, someone like, hey, can you check out Aura's Awakening? Oh, sure, I'll check this out. Why did it start from episode 36? Oh, because it's one long thing with the names changing. Oh, okay, that makes sense, I guess. It's one of those things where it's like, that's a little weird, but okay. That's just something I'm not used to, you know? But hey, it's fine. It's not inherently evil or something like that, so yeah. It's interesting, though, how Aura apparently had lost her memories too, so maybe framed it as well about them being in the past. What is this card? Just a little project. I can't read it. It's written in Japanese. I'll translate it when you see it, when you use it. Oh boy, another new card. I believe you. Well, the trust is that close. And with this new power, we'll be able to stand against anything. I believe you. Just undenying belief in him. Or in her. Well, apparently they would come from the past together, so they have a good history. Makes sense that she forgot given the whole numbers thing, but it's interesting how he forgot. But then again, he was probably like 3 at the time. And yes, you can remember things from back then, but it's also like your memory may not remember everything. Then again, you probably can't remember a lot of things in general, so it's fine. It's something that deleted. Do you remember one kid you had like talked to on a school bus once? Probably not. But who knows? I don't know. Maybe Fran's memories were locked up with the numbers too. Anyway, it was a typical day in Britain, in that it was raining. Can't even go bicycle parking here. Dang it. A parking place specifically for bicycles. That's something you don't see every day. But hey, I'm not against it. Uh-oh, we're looping the stock footage. You know we're in trouble. Well, this was the entire episode. It just rained, and that's the episode. Well, it's the dark cloud. Where's the ray of hope? Is this some every cloud is silver-lined stuff? Oh, Fran went off on his own. Sure you are feeling good? Better than ever. Ah, crap. It's got number 95. Aura, wake up! Time to duel. That guy's got the black in his eye with a white pupil. It's just to help sell the evil. Fran's gotta do this one alone. Good luck. Time to duel, and we're on dueling book this time. Okay. It does help more with the custom cards. Summon Weather Painter, or Weather Reporter. Interesting first turn, I guess. Also, Wetlands is active. Exceeds Reception, activate. Summoning a level 4 monster from the hand immediately. 5 attack becomes 0, but attack defense becomes 0, which affects the gate. But fortunately, it's affects the gate, considering that ain't a light monster's got on the field with them, but again, affect the gate, and so it survives. Now to overlay the 2 level 4 monsters. I hope this new monster is summoned the same way as Utopia. Funny, I was got Weather Reporter in the rainstorm. I should have asked. Why should just make Utopia at that point, then? But I know you, and you know me the way I think. This is it. I overlay my 2 level 4 monsters. Exceed Summon! It didn't work. It did not work. The materials are wrong? Probably needs 3 level 4s. Wait, I think... Oh, no, it's working, it's working. It just needed a minute. Whew, good word there. Exceed Summon! I can sense your feelings in this card, Aura. Hello. The warrior wishes for a better tomorrow. This warrior wishes for a better tomorrow. And has the power to endure anything. In order to make it true, Shining number 39. Oh, Jesus, an astral text. No wonder you couldn't read it. The Light of Hope, number S39. So a bit of a retrain of Utopia. Interesting. Aura, you have entrusted me with this power, and I'll use it to release everyone who's affected by the numbers. Makes it sound like Aura's dead, but she's just asleep. You are the one that must be stopped before you hurt those you are trying to protect. Now you're like, oh, what are you talking about? Go on. With the Light of Hope, when the Light of Hope has overlay units, it's unaffected by your effects. I set 2 cards and end my turn. I draw. I activate my spell card, Violent Storm. I can special summon a monster from my hand, then inflict you 1,000 points of damage. So I special summon Dark Storm Dragon. And thanks to the Violent Storm, I can normal summon a monster from my hand and inflict 1,000 damage. What I said. Treat as a normal summon, not a special summon. Also by setting it to the grave. Dark Storm destroys every spell and trap on your field. Not bad for a Gemini. He's not a Gemini in this version. Good. Next, activate another Violent Storm. In fact, 2 more Violent Storms. Meaning 2 more Dark Storm Dragons. They are special summons, not normal summons. My mistake. 3 Dark Storm Dragons. I activate the effect of my Light of Hope. I detach a material so that you can't attack this turn. I end my turn. I draw. Honest. Battle phase. Light of Hope. Attack the middle Dark Storm Dragon. And I activate Honest from my hand, destroying it to boost its attack points. Light of Hope gains your attack. Doing 5,200. And that's 2,500 damage onto you. End phase. On its attack returns to normal. Draw. I activate Veil of Darkness. I mill a card to draw a card. Draw 3 cards and send 1 dark monster from your deck to the graveyard. Okay, so that's what this version does. You got rid of Dragonic Queen of Tragic Endings and drew 3. Battle phase, I attack. No, you don't. Light of Hope's effect activates again. So you can't attack 1 more time. Well, at least you're out of materials now. Activating Dark Hole. Well, now that it no longer has overlay units, it's still affected by effects again. When Light of Hope leaves the field, I can draw 1 card. So anything I can't do, I set a card in. My draw. I activate Drop Off. Discard the card you just threw. My Blustering Winds. Set a card and end. My draw. I activate another Veil of Darkness. I mill Dragonic Queen of Tragic Endings and draw 3. Next to activate Dark Dragon Call. With this spell, I pay 500 life points. And revive 3 Darkstorm Dragons. And the best part is, all of them increase their levels by 1. So now they're 3 level 9 monsters. Overlay Network Coat Scoot! I overlay my 3 level 9 Darkstorm Dragons. And like you, my overlay network is going to work. Come out, number 96. Galaxy Eyes, Dark Matter Dragon. This presents a problem. 4,000 attack points. That's the number I must defeat. Where's Magic Cylinder where you need one? No, this is the number that will defeat you. I can send 3 dragons from my deck to the graveyard to remove from play 3 monsters from your deck. So it's the same as the regular Dark Matter's effect, but doesn't attach an overlay unit to do it. It's Onyx E-Summon by Blizzard Falcon, Denko Sekka, and a third card I don't recognize. I can't know every card in this game. I activate Dark Matter Terror. Now I'll summon them to your field. That's your opponent. And you will watch them crush them. Brings back Blizzard Falcon, and I think that's the that's Midday Sun Gaia. Yeah, Midnight Sun Gaia, my bad. He gave me the monsters just so he could revive. He got rid of my monsters so he could revive them? Yes, because now I can attack. I detach the materials so I can attack. And twice on monsters. Attack Blizzard Falcon! I activate my Ray of Hope trap card. With it, I return 2 light monsters like Nyan Nyan and Honest back into my deck in order to make all battle damage this turn 0. Blizzard Falcon and Midnight Sun still die. I set a card and end my turn. Okay. It all comes down to this. Through the dark clouds, there is no light of hope that can save you. Thunderstruck. Well, time to go evil. Just a glimmer of light. Enough to see where to go. Is what it takes to keep going. At the end of this dark tunnel, there is a light! Shining Draw! Okay, that's badass. The lightning strikes, giving the light he needs to perform the Shining Draw. Hells yeah. Let's see what he got. Miracle's Hope. I activate Miracle's Hope. With this, I can upgrade Light of Hope, reviving it, and then rebuild the overlay network with it into a new shiny number. So basically rank up match with the 7th one for good guys. Oh, hells yeah. What more fitting number to summon than number S39, Utopia the Lightning! Remember, this is the absolute unit that made people play Utopia. It's just like you're going to this guy. Shiny number 39. Lightning of Hope. You're in trouble now. It's always free as a Utopia card as well. That's nice. Let's see how things change now. Oh, now we're actually seeing the Xyz summoning happening, I guess. The upgrade, you could say. Alright. So it looks really cool. I like how its wings are its swords, by the way. That's why he's got those little handles there. The wings are the blades. Battle phase. Lightning of Hope. Attack Dark Matter! If Lightning has shining number as material, its attack becomes equal to its rank times 1,000, just like in the manga. Hey, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. After all, this is the thing that let Yuma beat Kite in the manga. Yes, Yuma beats Kite in the manga. It's a thing. If you don't like it, well, matter of opinion. I like it, but that's me. Now, Utopia, strike down that number. I guess that face down is probably like Dragon's Roar or something. You know, just something to get extra damage. Win more card, I guess. Or like Trap Jammer or something based into a Mirror Force. It's been a long time since our last duel. It's a shame it has to be this way. I attack Dark Matter Dragon with Lightning of Hope. Not so fast. I activate my Not so fast yourself. You can't activate card effects when Utopia Lightning attacks. None of your effects work on Lightning of Hope. Also, in Lightning of Hope battles, you cannot activate any card or effect. I think that's something the original Lightning had too, that I forgot about. So let's just forget about the whole turn off card effects thing. But hey, Nick's back to normal. I'm so sorry. I thought I could control it. It's okay, don't worry. As long as you're fine. 95. Let's see what its memories are. Something getting stabbed, off to a good start. Oh, no, unsheathing a blade. Nope, stabbed through the heart. I was right the first time. He got stabbed in the chest. And that's how he fell. Don't be sad. I'm glad you are the last person I'll see. My beautiful flower. Ugh. Bleh. I don't know if I want to keep doing this. You don't have to remember any of that. If you don't want to. But it's my responsibility. I'll do it for now. Just relax. And watch my cool new ace monster! Wow, you really made your own shining number? That means you can use the Shining Evolution to change this cruel world. I wish it were that simple. Count on me. Dude, summon a Yu-Gi-Oh monster and then suddenly the world becomes a better place. How do I do this IRL? I wish it was that easy. I will create dual discs in real life. If I find out the way to fix this messed up world is just make a dual disc, I will go through that effort. Anyway, ooh, it's a bit darker in this one. Oh no, it's even new. Sorry, great part. But in this one, Frank goes alone, I guess, just to see if he can do alone, or just because Aura had a memory, or was just sleeping in. So like, oh, you got a number monster, my friend? Don't worry, dude. I'll come in and we'll talk things out. Maybe we can fix this. I know he's possessed by the number. Shite. And now we have to duel for it. Even more shite. Hey. But rather than going deep within the darkness of the storm, we find the light within ourselves to find the ultimate win. I guess thanks to the card the Aura gave us, we were able to find a new light. Though it still leaves questions about the dark side, considering we think that since we're in the darkness of the storm, it's like, you merely invented the darkness. I was molded by it, folded by it, created by it, all that stuff. But no, it's just, we find even more lights. It's cool he has his own ace monster like that's similar to Utopia, but not quite what Utopia go into. You know, because if Utopia and all that stuff is linked solely to Aura, she's going to need her own weapons, and he's going to need his own weapons to go into battle with. It's just a neat little detail. That was kind of something neat that the anime sometimes went into. Oh, sorry. After credit scene or something? No. Just one more. Thank you for watching, basically. What was that? The anime and manga sometimes went to just... Yuma has as much a connection to Utopia as, well, Astro does. Because in the anime, when Astro is being kidnapped by 96, basically, and Yuma has to fight against Nash and Droid... not Nash and Droid, Gachi and Droid. Nistro and Dextra in the dub. Then he sends him Utopia, so at least Yuma has something to work with. Meanwhile, and then in the manga, much later, spoiler warning for the ending, Astro has every single number monster, but gives Yuma one. Utopia. Just to make it a fair fight, I guess. And then that's the climactic thing. I mean, it is cool that they have a connection to the monster in some way, because Zexo doesn't do dual spirits, but with Utopia, you can make the argument. Like, he's a part of this in some way. I refuse to believe he is just a thing following orders. There's a little bit more there. But that's just how I interpret it anyway. But regardless of such, a nice episode of Pandora's numbers, and we got even more members. Apparently, whatever happened in the past, got stabbed Jonathan in the front. It was a full-on betrayal, not even stabbed in the back, just stabbed in the face. Maybe, well, not the face, the chest, but still. I guess maybe it was the mom or something, or maybe some villain was coming back, or maybe it was Aura herself, because she had that bad memory. But either way, Jonathan was slain in some sort of altercation, and, well, now he rests in peace. But maybe that's why Aura called Fran Jonathan or something. Maybe he reminded her of him. Or maybe it's just a case of, like, reincarnation, possibly? I don't know. I'm throwing out theories, man. But it is interesting how they connect in that way. And it'll be interesting to see where it goes in the future. Still cool they got shiny numbers, though. I just like, hey, don't worry. I'll tell you all about what this card does later. Actually, you don't need me. I guess. Who knows? Maybe she's been hanging out with an astral for so long that he started to pick up on some of their language. I mean, that happens sometimes when you have a friend that doesn't speak different language. Sometimes you pick up on a word or two. Maybe that's something similar that happened, especially with how close they've been. Maybe he taught her. Maybe she taught him a couple of the astral language, or just made it self-English by choice. That could be a possibility too. Either way, still an awesome duo, and it's a cliche, but I do like those sort of things where just the hero's in absolute darkness. It seems the villain has truly won. Things are at their absolute lowest, but the hero finds that one little spark, that one light of hope amongst all this pitch blackness, and is able to use that in order to conquer the day and win in the end. Just come out on top. Just help show, be like, you don't need much, but as long as you have that one little spark, there's still hope. And when there's hope, you'll find that way. At least that way out of this darkness. But yeah, awesome episode that I'm glad I checked out. And but they had a Galaxy Eyes guy on the team too, so I guess that was either supposed to be him or just some other guy. In which case, it's just like, why wouldn't it be him? Yeah, the Galaxy Eyes guy, but it probably was him. Either way, he thought he could control the number. He was wrong. He apologized, and we're all still good again. So that's good. And yeah, not much more to go into, but it's gonna be interesting to see what happens more in the future. Especially with how close their bond is now. I guess we'll see what happens later. Who knows? Maybe they will be boyfriend and girlfriend by the end of the series. We'll worry about all that in the future. For right now, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Check out Fran's channel and the channel below as always. Hope to see all of you next time. Later.